Hello there everybody, it is me Alexa, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Falcon and Winter Soldier trailer. I have been looking forward to seeing more about this since I saw the first look back when that came out, and I'm excited to see they finally have a full trailer for it. Now, having seen those first 5 episodes of WandaVision, I am even more excited for the new shows because I'm really loving how they're handling this, and each episode it just gets better and better, and I cannot wait to see what they do with all the other different Marvel series that they got coming out this year. Of course, the Falcon and Winter Soldier's coming on March 19th. And I am just really excited to watch it. So it'll be like right after WandaVision, because WandaVision's last episode's going up on March 5th. And so this one will be starting just 12 days after that, so pretty dang cool. Really quick before we jump in, I'll let y'all know about our Twitch. So we have a Twitch where me, Sri, and Austin go live playing a variety of video games, and we have a whole bunch of fun there. We also sometimes just talk and do random stuff, and it's genuinely just a lot of fun, so make sure to go over, check it out so you can chat with us live next time that we are playing. All right. Now, we'll talk more about the Falcon and Winter Soldier after watching this trailer, and without further ado, let's jump right on into it. Ooh, I like that musical cue start.
Who would like to start? Mr. Barnes, why does Sam aggravate you?
15 seconds to drop. So what's our plan? Hey. Great.
Superheroes cannot be allowed to exist.
Ooh.
I have no intention to leave my work unfinished.
I love this background music.
The wall's upside down right now. Where do we start?
So they both have the shield. Wait a second. I like it. Work together to fight with the shield.
I have a plan. Oh yeah? What is it?
Is you ready?
Here we go again, huh?
We've been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready? You said you ready. Ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Is you ready?
Ooh.
Hello, girl, kick your ass. Bye. Gotta get that first shot up before that bullet hit me.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready?
Okay.
You say you ready.
What are you doing?
Whole squad ready.
Are you having a staring contest?
Are you ready? Ready? Is you ready?
Just blink. Sweet Jesus. I mean, how old are you?
So that was really well done. It definitely makes me excited to see it. I think it's going to be a bit more comedy than I was quite expecting. I knew there was going to be some comedy elements to it, of course, with their back and forth, the two characters, because they aren't necessarily the bestest of friends, which we saw more of in this trailer. Definitely a bit of their butting heads. So one thing that I hadn't really thought of, but now after watching this trailer seems so flippin' obvious. So I kind of pictured that the Falcon was, of course, the new Captain America, because he got the shield from Captain America as he came back all old and having lived his nice little life and stuff. And so I kind of viewed it as him being Captain America, but I think that it's actually going to be them combined as the new Captain America. So like they have to work together in order to be Cap, because they're both really talented, but I mean, they're no Cap. And so them together is what makes them as good as Captain America and is able to save people and, you know, defeat evil, etc. And I think that that was really shown well in the scene where, you know, Anthony Mackie throws the shield and Sebastian Stan catches it, or Falcon and Bucky, whatever you want to call them. Bunch of different names we can call them. But Anthony throws it and Sebastian catches it. And I think that that kind of shows them working together to be like Captain America. And I think that that's going to hopefully have some evolvement throughout the mini-series. So like they start, of course, they're butting heads. They have a little therapy session we see, which ends with them having a staring contest. So as it goes, I think they're always going to be like reluctant partners, at least on the outside, like always, you know, they'll never admit that they need each other besides maybe some emotional moment while away. But they're going to definitely always kind of be butting heads, at least outwardly. But I think as they continue to work together and realize how well they work together, their actual fighting and like when they're doing stuff, you'll see them start to like more seamlessly like fight and, you know, one of them punches, like, you know, like how you can have those coordinated fight moves where you can see that the two are like in sync with it. And I think that hopefully that's something that we'll see progress throughout the series, where it starts out maybe they're a bit more discombobulated, like they're still wonderful, like really skilled fighters, so, you know, they're not going to be fighting poorly or anything, but I'd love to see them start out with like some issues with timing between the two of them and the way that they work together, and then as it progresses, by the end they're like fighting perfectly in sync whenever they're defeating the main bad guy that we got a glimpse of in this. So I think that that would be a really cool way to show that while they're still outwardly probably reluctant, you know, saying they don't like each other, etc., they are now partners. It's interesting, this new tactic that Marvel's doing with the mini-series, instead of just having like movies. Like, you know, WandaVision technically could have just been a full movie. They wouldn't have had as much time to fit in stuff. You know, they could have cut it down and made it a longer movie. Same with this, could have been its own movie and all the other things that they have planned. And I think it's interesting that they're choosing instead to do these mini-series over on Disney+. I think there's probably a lot of reasons for that. There's, of course, all the financial ones, getting people to join Disney+, etc. And also with COVID, it really is a smart move. I know they definitely already were planning this long before COVID, because lots of planning goes into this sort of thing. But it did work out for them well, the fact that it'll be shows on streaming services, because everyone's looking for new shows now. They're catching up on all the ones that they have been meaning to watch and are now looking for new shows. And here is some great new series that they're putting out, and with the weekly thing, then people stay on Disney Plus for longer, etc. It's a really smart plan, fiscally for sure. And it worked out with quarantine coming out, and also all their series coming out while we're still a bit in quarantine. It would have been best if they came out like last year during it all. But, you know, a lot of people are working from home, etc. As we start to move towards the end of it, but it's still going to probably be till the end of the year before we're close to a normal way of life, at least here in the US. I know every country is like different in their stages of handling it. But I think I'm a fan of this miniseries. I wasn't sure, like, whenever they first announced it. I mean, I was always excited because the concepts for the shows are really cool. So I was always looking forward to these coming out, but I was also a little intrigued, like, why are they doing series over a movie, you know? Because that's not what they've been doing for years now, is movies. And I think that based on how WandaVision's going, I think this is definitely a step in the right direction for their next phase of, you know, films and TV shows now. I think that it works really well together, and then we can use these series to work with upcoming films, instead of like the different things that happen. And, you know, next time that we have like an Avengers film, which will be very different because there's so many people gone now of the core group. But, you know, we still got a lot of people there, and we have a whole bunch of new people who weren't there at the beginning. So, you know, there's definitely a lot more room for growth and expansion in the MCU, and also they have X-Men now, so I'm waiting for them to announce that they're doing with that. Of course, last episode of WandaVision, we had a little bit of a glimpse of possible stuff there, but we won't go into that in case people haven't seen it. But yeah, I think that this show is going to be really good, and I think that all these series are really moving Marvel in the right direction as they move forward after Endgame, you know, kind of the end of that first wave of Marvel that has become just so iconic, and they really have built a wonderful universe, and I think that they're doing a really great job expanding with it. And I'm just excited to continue to watch these shows as they come out throughout this year and see the world continue to grow. I think it's so great. But yeah, I'm excited to see where Marvel continues to go with these series and how this one turns out. I think this should be a fun little buddy solving crime, you know, almost like buddy cop style comedy. But of course, instead of cop, they are super soldiers pretty much. So it should be pretty intriguing to see that relationship grow and develop throughout the course of this mini series. Alright, though, I think that's all I have to say about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier trailer. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and check out our Twitch link in the description below. And hope you all are staying safe out there and have an absolutely amazing day. Bye!